Getting better and getting pucks deep.
Putting the puck deep.
Put pucks in deep.
He's chipping pucks. He's getting pucks deep.
Getting a lot of pucks deep. Getting pucks deep.
Just put the puck deep.
Getting pucks out. Getting pucks deep.
Get pucks deep. Wear them down.
Get pucks in.
Pucks in.
Pucks in deep.
Puck deep. Pucks deep. Keep getting pucks deep and deep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pucks in Deep podcast. I'm your host, Dark Chocolate, also known as Ellie. I'm here with the Hoglander Dick Rider, Parker. I'm here with, we're going to start with you, Kylan, Junior C legend, already having 500 penalty minutes in Junior C, and all of them are for fighting.
What a guy.
And introducing our special guest for today, we're here with Devin, the biggest Kyle Connor fan. I'm number 2 here, the biggest Kyle Connor fan in the world.
God,
Devin.
I love Kyle. He's so good.
Yeah, he's been one of our biggest supporters. Welcome to the Pucks and Deep podcast.
Absolutely.
It's
like you with Hoglander, man.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
But Kyle Connor actually deserves it.
Except one is way better than the other.
Except Kyle Connor's actually a good player.
I also got Quinn Hughes.
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
I think we're just going to start off with this. I have the hot take that Kyle Connor is a top 10 player in this league. What do you think about that?
Absolutely, he's top 10.
What did I say?
Fucking
He's better than Mikko
Hold
Rantanen.
on.
I will say it.
He's better than Rantanen. Yeah.
He's better than Rantanen. But you've also, if you sit there, who else scores at the pace he can score at? Like we saw it last year before his injury. He was scoring at all. He was almost scoring at a 60-goal pace.
But he didn't get 60 goals.
That's because someone decided to nuke his knee.
But he didn't get 60 goals.
I'm just telling you right now, if he played for a
just
team
don't
like
get
Toronto,
injured.
his dick would be sucked so hard
absolutely.
right now. You know what I mean?
It's the market
Everybody
in
would be
Winnipeg.
glazing everything off of that guy.
Well, fuck the Leafs.
I do agree.
I understand
with that
fuck
too.
the Leafs, but they get so much attention. No offense.
I would have
shit,
sex
they
with
get
no people on
attention.
the Leafs.
Mitch Marner, is he really as good as everyone says?
Mitch Marner's a fucking beauty.
He's a good player. He's a good player. But I'm just saying, is he like a top 10 player that everyone is hyping everyone up to?
Mitch Marner is a top 10
He
player.
is, and I'll tell you why.
He's unreal.
He's one
better
of the
than Kyle
one of the
Connor.
few superstars and true superstars.
to say it, but
He's one of the few true superstars in the league that is right-handed. Like there's not a ton of true superstars in the league that are right-handed, and that's a big plus for a lot of teams. Like as much as like most superstar talent is left-handed, having a superstar on the right is right-handed that can go on your left side for a 1T and how it has the vision and the movement. Like his skating is so smooth. Has the vision and the movement that Mitch Marner has. You can't say he's not as good as people say he is. I think that he's just. I think Toronto is. Toronto focuses too much on the core 4 guys they have and their core guys, and they don't build enough depth. Like they have 1, maybe 2 lines, and that's their whole curse.
Okay,
and they don't have a goaltender.
Here's my thing. Okay,
I mean, they've been pretty unreal without Matthews, so
I agree with that.
I know,
I
but
believe I have a little more belief in their depth right now.
For me to define you as a superstar, you have to perform in the playoffs. You have to at least have some decent performance in the playoffs. I'm not talking like McDavid numbers. Mitch Marner has not performed in the playoffs at all. Again, he's a regular season guy.
At that point,
I'm just saying, is he as good as Kyle Connor? Is he as good as Mikko Rantanen?
He's better.
No, I don't know if I'd put him over those guys. I don't know if I'd put him over those two.
I love Kyle Connor, but Mitch Marner is
Okay,
a more valuable asset.
I'm sorry.
I think William Nylander is a more valuable asset on that team than Mitch Marner.
William Nylander is 100%.
William Nylander is
So you're telling me
he's more
okay,
valuable
hold on.
asset than Mitch Marner. Okay, just let me just say what I was gonna say. Okay, your whole point, and this is nothing against anyone. I'm gonna say this right now, disclaimer. This is nothing against any player, but your whole claim that for them to be a full superstar, they have to perform well in the playoffs. By that logic, and I'm saying this is wrong. By that logic, Connor Hellebuyck is not a superstar because if you look at his playoff performance last year,
Okay.
If you look at his playoff performance last year,
his most recent one.
Trust me, I hear that, and I want to start swinging too. Don't worry.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is wrong because Connor Hellebuyck is by far the best goaltender in the NHL.
Okay, no, but
No one's close.
Kylan, that's
No
not what I'm
one's
saying.
close.
That's not what I'm saying right now. I'm saying if you want to be a superstar, you at least have to have one. I'm not talking about the most recent. Connor Hellebuyck has had at least one good playoff.
2018 was
2018,
an
he played an
unbelievable
incredible
playoff
season.
He was
That's why I call him a superstar.
He was pretty good in the playoffs, but at the same time, his team wasn't. So they didn't go anywhere.
2018?
2018 is when we went to the
2018
conference
Winnipeg
finals.
Jets.
Yeah,
that team was
That team
one of
was
my favorite.
they went to the
still
conference
lost.
finals.
Didn't make it to the cup. They still lost.
They got flurried.
Yeah,
let's
that's
be honest.
exactly what it was.
And
We
then
got
that's when you
flurried.
became a Vegas fan. Let's not forget about that.
I was a Vegas fan since they
Oh,
started.
I was a Vegas fan before. That's what everyone said. That's exactly what everyone said. You're a bandwagon buddy.
If we
You're a
got through
bandwagon.
Vegas, we would
Everyone
win
knows.
the cup.
Motherfucker! You've literally said you're a Canadian fan! You've hopped dick from 12 fucking Canadian teams! You
There's
said
not even fucking 12.
there is! You literally talked about sucking off fucking Quebec's fucking whatever the fuck's president fucker's called just so you can get the Nordiques back and have a slight chance at saying oh in the fucking stands! You twat! Don't test me. I have
Here's
such
my thing.
pent
No,
up
no, here's my
anger
thing.
from Black Friday. Go fuck yourself.
Hey,
Damn.
give your fucking balls a tug there.
Lose some weight.
I have.
What the fuck just happened? Oh my god. Okay, but just an argument to that incredible rant right there. I had bandwagon off of 7 different teams and none of them have won.
That's
So
because fucking
can you call me?
Canada
Can you
sucks.
call me a bandwagoner if I'm pro Canadian?
If you cheer for
I'm just
Edmonton,
saying.
yes.
I'm just saying.
Anyone who cheers for Edmonton is a
I
bandwagon
just
fan.
want-
You cannot convince me otherwise.
I just
Ali,
want a
Ali.
Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup. That's what I want.
You've
I
been a
just want. I
Montreal
don't care who it
Canadiens
is.
fan as long as I've
There are
known you, and then the
Canadian
last
teams I don't want to
and
win
then
a cup.
and then the last
Edmonton.
and then the last 2 years, you decided you're being a pro Canadian team to win the cup. I'm sorry, buddy. It's not the way it is. Like, it's a
I know.
band- it's
I
jumping
understand
from
what you
team
mean.
to team.
I
Like, it's
understand.
not the way
I
it is.
understand what you mean, but at this point, I just want a Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup. I don't
the-
care who it
the
is.
only-
like
I don't
I
care
said,
who it is.
I mean,
like I
I'm
said,
being
it's
completely serious.
excusable to bandwagon for the Oilers because everyone that cheers for Edmonton's a bandwagon fan.
I
I
mean-
don't think there's one fan there that once McDavid's gone will still cheer for that team
Yeah,
or still.
this,
Oh,
is the- this is
agreed,
the thing.
100%,
This is the
yeah,
thing.
100%.
And like, you guys all make a joke that I'm bandwagon for Vegas. Okay, I get it's a joke. In all seriousness, though, when they came out with their logo, my mom was in Vegas. She bought me their hat. She bought me a shirt. I liked the logo. I didn't have an NHL team at the time because the reason
What happened to the Devils?
I liked Martin Brodeur. There's a difference.
valid.
I liked Martin Brodeur. That was the only reason why I was with the
Brodeur
Devils.
was so fun to
Okay.
watch.
I like Martin Brodeur and I like Patrick Elias because I like the way Patrick Elias played. Because he was a good two-way guy and I like the way he played. Okay, and that's why I was going for.
It's a lot of copium, buddy.
That's just such a random reason. Like
Well,
I fuck with it, but
I've
never heard someone say
Ali
that I cheer for someone because they're a great two-way
Ali,
guy.
no, that defensive
Ali.
game is just different. That forecheck, man. That's what I'm. Yeah.
Ali knows me back then. I was a shit hockey player. I accepted it. So I looked off of that. Okay. Anyways, so I like those. I said that's why
I'm
I-
shit, and I still try to take things from the superstars. I try to take things from Kyle Connor in most of my game.
Exactly, buddy.
It does not work.
It there's aspects of it that I know I can't do to the level that he does, but I can do at a decent level.
Anyways, as I was saying, I didn't have a team at the point. I liked the logo, so I picked a team. Like, you can make the joke with Ben all you want, but I did. Parker was wearing my jersey last game. I mean, last podcast.
well, yeah.
So
Yeah, but there was a reasoning behind it. too.
Anyways.
Okay, no, but you know what? I kind of want to continue with this conversation here. I have a problem with Canadian fans cheering for American teams. I think like if you don't have a reason and you just chose a team, I feel like you should support your local Canadian teams.
I will
Like
never
honestly,
support
I will say that.
Edmonton or Toronto.
I will say that. No, I understand if you hate
I
other
still-
Canadian
I
teams,
still- I
but you
still like
support
them.
your local Canadian team.
I still-
100%.
I still-
Yeah, I'm.
You
I
support
still
your local
support-
Canadian
I still
team.
sup- I
This
still
guy runs to the south so we can actually win something, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He has American family though, so you
my
can,
Yeah.
In
family
South Carolina.
Yeah.
If you want to cheer for the Hurricanes, I'd be like, okay, there's a good reasoning there.
yeah,
he has
but
a
okay,
family
Hurricanes
connection
are
there.
in North
think about it
Carolina.
this way. It would be like
We
it
don't
would be
deal
like
with-
somebody in Alberta cheering for Montreal.
They're the closest team. They're the closest team, right?
It's almost someone cheering
Who
for Montreal.
the fuck cheers for Montreal and Alberta? It's the exact same fucking thing as cheering
I'm
for
at least
Vegas
still
and South
supporting
Carolina.
a
you
good
dumb
Canadian team.
You know?
I'm sorry, I support your local Canadian teams, man.
Good, bitch. Carey Price left and your team crippled.
Cole Caulfield though.
Yeah, Cole Caulfield a beauty. But look who else is there. There's Cole Caulfield and Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky's just funny. That's literally it. Leighton Hudson looks like a white PK Subban.
You got Nick Suzuki.
They've got
he's
Ivan
okay.
Demidov too.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be an absolute
okay.
beast. Are you completely forgetting about Samuel Montembeault, buddy?
Who gives
Vezina
a fuck
season here we go. No.
about Samuel
Vesna
Montembeault?
season.
To
Yeah,
absolute.
that was his shittiest take ever.
There's no
I
way.
will
There's no
I
way
will admit, I
Montembeault
will admit
wins.
that was a bad take. That was
No
a really
one
bad
is
take.
winning the
That was a
Vezina
really
than
bad
Connor
take.
Hellebuck this year.
Connor Hellebuck already won the Vezina.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
There's only one thing I'm gonna say about that, and the only reason why I think that Hellebuck, without a doubt, should earn the Vezina. The only reason why I'm thinking that there's a slight chance he may not is because of voter fatigue. There's always going to be that thing. Like, the reason why McDavid hasn't won it every single season is because of voter fatigue.
I'm sorry, this season, like
If it's a season where a guy
if he
completely
continues-
takes over the way Hellebuck has,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
There's no way.
I'm saying he deserves it. I'm saying that if he continues to do like this for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons, he's not going to win every single season.
It's
Even though he
really
deserves-
hard every season.
Even though he deserves it, he's not going to win it for the next 5 years in a row because, again, voter fatigue.
I think back-to-back is reasonable.
I think back-to-back is not
you
only
gotta have one
reasonable.
freaking hell of a season if you want to three-peat.
repeat at that point, even when it comes down to the voting, you have to at least win a couple playoff rounds to
Agreed.
win a third.
Agreed,
Vezina in a
100%,
row,
yeah,
and that
100%
goes
agreed.
into the voting.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to move on from this because we just had a scream match to start. Drink Quench. We're not sponsored.
We could be sponsored.
BioSteel. No,
We're
okay.
also
well,
not
I'm
sponsored
not
by
trying to
them.
catch a lawsuit. I'm not trying to catch a lawsuit.
I want a Quench sponsor.
I feel like Quench would be a great sponsor.
I want free
I'm
Quench.
telling you guys, hit us up. pucksanddeepproductions@gmail.com.
Anyways.
I'll rock a
just
Quench
leaked our
sticker on my
email.
helmet for you boys.
Okay.
Anyways, I want to move on. So we've been all looking at the season up to this point. Been looking pretty okay. I'm gonna go around each table and each person on the table, and I want to do a sort of in a second here. We're gonna talk about one topic beforehand. When we go around between each person, okay, we're gonna do what I'm gonna call a new segment. We're gonna do here. We're gonna call it the team mini rant. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Ali. Okay. And we're going to start with Ali, and then we're going to go to me, okay? Because I know Devin and Parker are going to be very interesting on this, okay? I'm so excited to hear the whirlwind of shit about a certain goaltender who's from Latvia and a certain record that the Jets may own. So, Ali, what rants do you have right now about the Montreal Canadiens?
Okay, I am actually going to move this rant over to a goaltender. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this, but Charlie Lindgren, man, as a goaltender, this hurt my soul. Have you guys seen the goal? Actually, first of all, let's just talk about it. Yeah,
Yes,
you guys
I
have.
have.
You guys, everyone has seen this goal. Okay,
Yeah.
you've seen the goal too, buddy.
Yeah, the one where he's tossed at the side and went right to the guy.
Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys
wow,
this right here. I have it right here. Where the fuck is he passing this puck to?
Yeah.
Where the actual fuck are you passing this puck to? I'm sorry, as a goaltender, I understand you're trying to get it to the defenseman in the back. Oh,
Well-
I have something here.
Did you see the close up of the puck
Like-
though?
We just watched a
Look
live.
at this.
We just watched
Look
a
at this moment right now.
I just
I'm
got
sorry,
a live
where are you
score
going?
update in the NHL
Oh,
for
sorry.
tonight. The
What's up?
Calgary Flames are actively getting shit pumped by the Pittsburgh Penguins.
What's the score?
4-0.
Are you fucking with me?
All right, but
So,
no, Ali, the puck was bouncing.
It
and
was
he
bouncing.
caught the flat side when he was trying to throw it behind the net, but it was like on an angle.
Devin's phone
flat
actively
side, and
just
he
died
hit
in the
it, and it just
podcast.
flew into the net.
No, good.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. You know what? We're not going to talk about that right now. I'm
We'll
going to
get
continue
there.
with my rant here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you're playing it right here, I know, look, if we go back here, I know this guy's probably covered or something. There is no freaking way you actually wanted to put it backwards.
Actually,
He's
I'm sorry,
trying
no,
to
no.
put it-
I'm sorry.
Actually, this
I saw
it's
this
not
right
that
away.
point. It's not
At
that
this point,
point.
I would stop and just cover the puck because this guy's in your
You're,
zone.
you're too far. You're too
You're
far.
too far out to cover.
What I would have done if I was him is I would have, rather than trying to throw a backhand, he should have looked first where it was going, and I would have aimed almost towards the trapezoid line and just given it like a light tap, so it's tapped back there, and then rush your ass back to it and hug the post.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to throw it around, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to go that far side there. He's trying to bounce it back so that guy can go pick it up away from the 3 attackers that are over here, which is actually, it's a smart play. Like it is a very smart hockey IQ play. And any other day, if it had worked, we'd been saying, "Oh, what a great breakout!"
If the
What a-
puck
what a
wasn't
great puck
bouncing
playing.
on him.
It's just really unfortunate that he kind of fucking.
He just fucking sent that shit right in the. It looks
Just
like he scored
like-
on his own net. I'm sorry, like
It looked like
as
he
a
was shooting
goaltender-
for it.
No, but like you're trained to do this, and there's no way you actually just put it in your net like that. I'm sorry, you
Dude,
control the puck
this
first,
is the thing.
and then you put it behind.
I'm sorry, dude. Like, and this
can-
is my biggest pet peeve with people. People think that just because they're professionals, they shouldn't make any mistakes. They're humans. They're gonna make
Okay,
mistakes.
no, I
So,
understand
like,
you make mistakes, but that is horrific.
This
mistake.
sport,
That is horrific.
This sport
I'm sorry, as a
is
goal-
so
like-
fast. It's so fucking difficult to keep up.
I get it, but as a
sometimes. You're gonna
goaltender,
fuck
like
it-
just
you're gonna
being a
fuck something
goaltender
up.
and ranting about this, that is
Ali,
completely unacceptable.
Let's be honest here. You were nowhere near the level of Charlie Lindgren.
I
so
understand
much
that.
so you
I understand that.
I'm not
I am
sure you
dog
like
shit.
dog
You
them.
I
couldn't
get
even
that.
stop a puck when you injured someone.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want
what
to
I'm
hear
saying.
you
You heard
talking.
that too, buddy. Okay, I get that. Yeah, I am dog shit, but I know not to put the puck in my own fucking net at that point.
Okay. I'm gonna move on.
Moving on.
Yes, would I have allowed in like 20 goals that game? Absolutely.
Okay,
But I
so-
wouldn't have scored on my own fucking net at that
So-
point.
All right.
As you guys know, I do like Vegas. I don't have much to rant about them, to be honest with you.
Chose the softest team in the league.
I do like Calgary as well. They're my
Mark
second
Stone's already hurt, eh?
team. Yeah, Mark Stone's back starting to hurt again as soon as he heard.
I fucking wonder what's about to fucking happen.
He's eligible for IR already.
I fucking hate
Fuck
it.
this shit, man.
I fucking hate it.
Actually, you know what? I'm right about this shit. How
here
the
we
fuck
go.
do you keep on getting away with this? This is fucking unfair. There's no fucking way. Oh, my back's starting to hurt. Oh, I need a fucking cane, a fucking walker. Huh? And then no, game one of the
But I'll be
playoffs,
ge-
someone sucks him off and he's right back. What the actual bug?
Dude, he goes to the Austin Matthews witch doctor in Germany and gets fucking healed.
I don't know what type of
magically.
Chinese motherfucking medicine he's getting out here, man. Like,
can I get some,
This
please?
is fucking insane.
Chinese come from?
Okay, so I'm a Vegas fan, and even I can sit here and laugh and just say, yeah, we're doing it again. Like it's blatantly a loophole that we are blatantly exploiting, and the
It
NHL
just needs to be fixed.
It doesn't. I'm a Vegas fan, and even I can sit here and say it needs to be fixed. And that's the thing. But like, I don't have a ton to rant about.
I just watched his mentality break at the seams.
I don't have a ton to rant about Vegas.
Ali fucking
The only thing I have to
snapped.
rant about Vegas is the fact that we got rid of Logan Thompson, and that still pisses me off because I get it. Hill was good in the playoffs, but you kept Hill over Thompson, and Thompson, when he's healthy, is statistically so much better than Hill, and now Hill has fallen off a fucking cliff this season, and it's so frustrating.
You know,
Yeah, you know
I
what?
feel
That
like
deal
there was
didn't-
a certain Jets fan that called the Aiden Hill fall off.
Oh yeah, I didn't say he wasn't gonna fall. I'm pissed off because I loved Logan Thompson when he was healthy. He was very good in net for us. He's fantastic, and we kept Aiden Hill over him, and that really pissed me off because now Washington has Logan Thompson. He's popping off there when Lindgren's not scoring on his own net. As someone who works for the Flames and watches the Flames and just follow the Flames, I don't have much to complain about either. You know, like Wolf's having a fucking fantastic season. Honestly, if he keeps this pace and keeps in these games, I would say he probably should win the Calder at my vote.
100%.
I have a
100%.
question for you here about Thompson. So again, expiring contract, $760K, absolutely one of the best contracts in the league. Would you have rather kept him and take that chance that he's going to free agency, or were you okay with the deal? Because like, let's be honest, you already committed to Hill. But again, could you have traded Hill if Thompson was there?
That's my issue. Is I think we overcommitted to Hill. I think we committed too early to Hill. He was very good in that Stanley Cup run, and then we overcommitted to him. I think because that was his first season he'd ever done really well. He had one breakout season. We overcommitted. It's the same thing with Binnington. Binnington had one really good season, and then they overcommitted, and he hasn't been the same since.
Yeah.
Like he's a good goaltender, don't get me wrong, but he hasn't been the same level he was in that Stanley Cup run. Like he was lights out.
Canada's
that's a-
starting goalies.
Yeah. Anyways, but
What do you mean? They're all beauties.
Aiden Hill has never gotten to that level he was back then. And Thompson, while he was injured during that playoff run, what has been consistent. Like that's the thing. When I look at goaltenders, I want someone who can be either a 950 save percentage or an 850 save percentage. I don't want that. I
950
want
is
someone.
insane.
I want someone.
Oh, sorry.
I want someone who can be. But you know what I mean. Like you know.
Yeah,
what
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
I want someone. I want someone
700,
who's. I want someone who's consistently either at like. I want someone who's consistent. I want someone who's consistent.
Sorry, what the fuck you just say? Sorry,
Just caught that.
sorry, what? I just heard that barely. What the fuck did you just say?
He said you're a 700 save percentage. He said you're a 700 save percentage.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Watch out, buddy. Watch
Sorry,
out.
was it
I'll-
6?
I'll fucking take your legs out next to the beer league, man.
How many goals against average?
Hey,
Fucking
who-
8?
Oh, you want it? Let's go. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. We're gonna rent out ice soon, I believe, right?
But he has 16
Here's the thing.
shots against and
I'm
fucking
going in
8
goal
goals
because we're
against.
doing
Parker,
stuff.
Fucking-
Buddy,
Parker,
you're
hey.
saving 5% of them out
Parker,
there.
I'll give you 10 shots on me.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens, and
Dude,
we can
if I-
count my save percentage.
Give me
Dude,
10 shots
if
on
I
you.
score
Let's
2,
count your save percentage.
if I score more than 1 on you, dude, I'm gonna clown you for the rest of your life.
He's never played hockey before.
I'm cool with that, honestly.
Ali,
I'll make the bet.
Ali, but
Okay,
I'm
Actually,
going
wait,
in.
do
net.
do we
is there
wanna-
any punishment here, or is it just like you're a fucking retard?
Do you want to
or
up the
you're
stakes a
retard?
little
Like,
bit?
Okay, guys, take a
Yeah.
pause for a moment.
Okay,
here.
hold up,
I
pause.
think we do this instead. Okay, rather than save percentage, we try and prove who's a better hockey player. Okay,
Okay.
What the fuck?
just trust me.
What
Okay,
the fuck? Okay.
trust me. Okay, we'll record this for the people.
Oh god.
Do a 10 puck each person, shootout challenge. I'll go in net. I'm just as shit in net.
Okay.
Never played net in a game before in my life. and we do a 10-puck shootout.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
Someone
this
get
guy
me
knows
on
where
10 puck.
where I can shoot best.
No,
though.
that's not it. If Parker can score, if Ali scores less than 9 on me,
And I score more than 1.
and you score more than 1, you win. If,
Give me 8. Give me 8.
yeah,
Give
more,
me 8.
more than 8 on
I'll
me,
deal with that.
and you score more than 1, you win. If Ali scores less than 8, no, if Ali scores more than 8 and you score less than 1, Ali wins.
Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. Instead of doing that, because like, what if we both hit it, right?
That's true.
Here's my thing. If I don't beat Parker by a 3-goal margin, he wins.
That's a better idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sound good?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's. You don't have to shake
Okay.
me. I'm not in
But what's the
this.
punishment
you're
here?
in net.
What's
Okay.
Fucking
I
fired
got
up
a
to watch
punishment.
this.
I got the punishment. Okay, we'll record it. Okay, and we have to watch an entire game.
God.
Versus when you're versing your team versus their rival team, and you have to cheer for the rivals the entire game.
No, that's a bit much.
No, that's a bit much. You know what? I think we should just. Do you want to do the
I
1
would
minute?
love to see the
how
Habs
about-
fan
no,
cheering
here's
for the
thing.
Bruins
Here's the thing.
for a
Here's the
night.
thing. How about let's do the 1 minute.
Talking
Say
about
something
nice,
good. Yeah.
Talking about people talking nice things. So Parker's do 1 minute talking about how nice about the Flames, and Alex do 1 minute talking about the Bruins.
Okay.
All right.
You have to do the Oilers just because fuck you.
No, I can
No, it's
do
Flames.
nice
He hates the
towards
Flames more. All right.
No, okay.
Sounds
Who
good.
can't you be nice towards?
Well, I can't. I have to be nice towards the Flames. I want them to hire me.
True. Okay.
Okay.
Who else would it be like? Who else do you hate in the league?
I'm not telling you.
Edmonton, I'm telling
pick
you.
one
he's a
because it's
Canucks
in your
fan.
punishment anyways, dude.
Or do you want to just do the Vegas hat again?
Or do you want another Vegas jersey again?
That jersey's kind of scratchy. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the problem. Is that's a fucking
Jersey's
nasty
scratchy.
jersey.
Like jersey's scratchy. I'll
It is
say
so
something,
uncomfortable.
I'll say something nice about a team. Just pick a team.
What I can
Pick a
do
team.
is
Oh,
one up the
here's-
Vegas jersey and throw out the Connor McDavid jersey that I own.
I have a Connor McDavid jersey too. If you
Yeah,
want
but
to.
Parker likes David.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I fucking hate Connor McDavid.
Okay, then he's doing it.
There we
Loser
go.
has to wear a McDavid jersey.
No, because you like
hate
McDavid.
Connor
So
McDavid.
so if Parker wins, you have to wear my Vegas jersey because you hate that jersey.
Fuck you. Okay.
If Ali
No,
wins,
no, no.
Parker has to wear McDavid jersey.
I'm cool with that. I'm
No,
cool with
no,
that.
no,
I'm
no,
cool with
no,
that. I'm
no,
cool with that.
Or
No, no,
If
no.
Ali wins,
I have
I'll
to-
give
I
him a
have to wear a
bonus and I will
McDavid
lend him
jersey.
my Kyle Connor jersey as a reward for winning.
No,
I'm in with that. I'm in with that.
No. I have
You know,
to
I've been
wear-
actually looking again a good Shifley, like one of the
No,
retro
no.
ones. I fucking love those.
That's the.
I
my Kyle
love those
Connor.
Anyways,
Really?
Parker, what's your idea?
I want Ali to wear a jersey of my choosing from his collection.
Yeah, I'm cool
Like
with that.
just out in public.
Ali
cool with
likes
that.
all his jerseys in his
Alright.
collection.
Yeah.
You like
so-
all the jerseys in your
Well,
collection?
there's some I like more
we
than
go through
others.
Kylan's collection as well.
Or do you want me to wear the Knuckle head?
No. I want to go through the jersey collections and pick one out for you,
I
especially.
got.
Deal. Okay, we're good.
I got a
Okay,
really
we got
good
it.
one.
Yeah,
So
we got it.
he's rocking a what is it?
McDavid. jersey.
McDavid and I rock. Okay,
One of his
we're on, buddy. We're on.
Parker, I have the best jersey for you, dude.
Oh,
All
I
right,
know you
we're
do.
on. So I can wear
know
any
you do.
jersey. It can be no matter what
I
it
have
is.
to pick. I have to pick through either in your collection, his collection, my collection.
Okay, yeah, you're
I
in.
can
Let's go.
volunteer mine for that too.
I
All right,
already
all
know
right,
what
here we
jersey
go,
I'm
buddy.
buying.
Here we go, buddy. All
I'm
right,
hitting the ice tonight too. I saw people going to the fucking ODR with skates
dude,
as
I'm
we were
so
leaving.
excited.
Are you
'Kay,
down to go tonight?
Hear me out. Hear me out. We should do a documentary on Parker. On Parker. You know what I mean?
What, me improving for beer league?
Exactly, but you know the Road to the Winter
want- you want
Classic
to go
series.
to fucking
You know what I
Rocky?
mean?
Yeah.
We'll get like the one of the behind the scenes.
What is this fucking Rocky?
Yeah, it is
Absolutely
fucking Rocky,
it is.
man. Are you kidding me? No,
Fuck.
dude, we can have like you know how they did the face-off thing on Amazon?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes with you. You know what I mean? Road to Beer League, man. It's a tough season. You know what I mean?
Just instead of McDavid yelling at his teammates, it's me yelling at the mirror.
Actually, I'm not sure if Kylan wants to make an announcement about the Beer
fuck
League. Do you
are
want to
you
talk
looking
about that?
at?
Not yet.
No,
Okay,
second
not yet.
look, yeah.
Okay, we'll tease it a little bit. Can I see it at least or no?
No.
I have one of those too.
Yeah, that's true. Making them.
I have one of those too. Dude,
Fuck, man.
dude,
I'm
you would
actually really
love
scared.
it.
I'm really fucking scared about this shit.
You better win it.
I better. Wait, can I
Give
see?
me-
Can I see?
No,
I need some
no.
motivation here. I need some
No,
motivation
no, no,
here.
You,
All right.
you get no motivation.
Oh, that's youth. Never mind.
Even better.
What are we ordering a fucking jersey
We're not
for him
buying
to
a
wear?
fucking jersey,
Well,
man.
no, because I was
Yes.
buying one of these anyways. I found the one I wanted to buy.
Please tell me it's the cream cocks.
Ew. It's unreal. That's what it is.
Parker hates it. It's awesome.
Can I see
hate
it? Dude,
I
come on.
love
Come on.
their away jersey. I love their away jersey, but
Away jersey.
Okay,
What the
I'm
fuck?
ordering one of
Okay.
these. If
I
you
like
if you
white
lose,
jerseys.
keep in mind you have to do this for like an entire podcast episode. You're wearing this jersey.
Oh fuck that! Nah, nah. Okay.
It's Ray Bork.
Actually, hold up. You
It's
guys want to
Ray
hear
Bork.
something? So my grandma knows absolutely fucking nothing about hockey, right? And she goes to Boston sometime. She gets me. I was like 7 at the time. She gets me this Bruins shirt. as a present, and she doesn't know anything, right? Obviously. And I fucking go off on her and throw that shit straight in the trash. And my mom's like, "Oh, that was really mean of you." I'm like, "I'm not fucking putting that shit on. Sorry, Grandma. I'm not fucking wearing the Boston Bruins shit."
That's fucking mean.
That was mean.
And then I
What the fuck,
apologized to her because I was like 7 at the time, and she's like, "Oh, it's all good. I didn't know you liked that team or not." Yeah, I had to keep that shirt in.
If I
It
did
was
that to my
literally.
grandma, I'd get beat.
I'd be I'd have got
I'd be
fucking
killed.
My mom was
slapped
fucking pissed.
shitless.
I'm pretty sure I got smacked for that shit too, man.
Okay. Anyways, let's go.
I would've got my
Let's
ass
kind of reel this back to our rants. So we both know the conditions of it. For you guys out there, you guys won't see it. It is I'll let you know it's a Ray Bork jersey. You will not get to know which jersey it is until Ali loses.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
I like
that's
that
one,
until Ali loses.
That's
There we
one
go.
of the-
just completely
It's
Because if Ali wins, I'll wear that jersey on an episode because I fucking love that jersey.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of my more favorite ones of Boston. I don't know what to say. I like the white one better. I'll say that.
I like white ones.
I like
too.
the white one better. But yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna move on here quickly. Okay, so we're back on our rants. Okay, because guys, this is an extended episode because we have our first special guest.
Hello.
Okay,
Yeah.
Standing O in here. That's
okay,
sick. Fuck
we're
yeah.
going to move on to Parker Stevens.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to ask him a couple questions here, and he's going to talk to me about them.
hopefully in a calm demeanor.
So, what do you think of Arthur Shelov's?
Oh, we're starting out with a banger, is what we're doing here.
'Kay.
So, Artur Shelov's.
Arthur Shelov's. Yes.
Artur Shelov's.
I want to talk specifically about his performance in that.
In the Pittsburgh game?
In the Pittsburgh game.
In the Pittsburgh game. Yeah, the Pittsburgh game where we got fucking pumped 4-1 in the first fucking period. Actually, no. It was fucking 4-0 in the first period.
But he got pumped
It was
more than Mia
5-1 in the
Khalifa.
second.
It was 5-1 in the second.
Mia Khalifa, dog. Nah, that's
Quinn
a
Hughes.
Bella Danger shit.
Quinn Hughes. The only good thing about that game was Quinn Hughes scoring 3 points. You know, he went coast to coast and fucking tucked one, which was sick to watch.
And then Arthur Shelov's.
But my goaltender is fucking Swiss cheese. What the fuck am I supposed what the fuck?
Buddy Geico could save more.
Holy shit, you're
I
fucking
wanna know
right.
your
You know, honestly,
Dude,
Hey,
Parker, I
hey,
want to know your
sponsorship
thoughts
right
on that
here.
Quinn Hughes ejection.
on the
I'm
Quinn
just
Hughes
saying-
ejection
I'm
in the
just
Ottawa
saying-
game,
Yeah.
fucking, it was a dirty hit.
Yeah,
I'm
what
not-
the fuck was
it? Was a dirty
what
hit.
was Quinn?
I
don't
gotta
know
be
what he was
honest, dude.
thinking.
I think a Colombian prostitute stops more rubber than Arthur Shelov's.
What the
It's
fuck,
just the pure
Colombian?
look of
What the?
sadness.
He's
can't,
sad.
bro.
He's
Oh
he's
my
sad
God.
because he knows I'm right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking put me in it, buddy.
Any other
Jeez, at that
questions
point.
you got for
I
me?
do have some other questions. Have you seen any improvements in the Vancouver power play?
No.
No.
And there's already a clip out there showing my fucking feelings on that.
That's gonna be a clip right there. Just the no. Just no.
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 No, fuck that.
Oh, it's alright. Just keep it rolling.
Okay, so
Okay.
what you gotta do is you gotta put a, and you guys will see this clip. You gotta put a clip of the grayed out, like a black and white clip of
Yeah.
Parker yelling, and then just saying. So have you seen any improvement? No.
Nope.
No.
Absolutely not. Nope. Nothing.
I have one more I want to talk about. And this is actually something it's not meant to rage bait you at all. It's not rage bait. I want to talk quickly about JT Miller. I want to talk about him leaving for personal reasons. I want to talk about everyone's feelings on that. I think that he should. No, I'm gonna say I can't be a dick about this because I was gonna be a dick as a joke and laugh about it, but I can't be a dick. Like if you got personal reasons to do,
I mean,
personal
honestly,
reasons, go for it.
do your own thing. I
Do
think
your shit. I think it does hurt Toronto a little bit. Not Toronto.
Vancouver.
Vancouver. I think it hurts Vancouver. I think it hurts Vancouver.
But
a
how
lot.
does this relate to the Leafs? Honestly, like,
Everything hurts
how does
Toronto.
this relate to the Leafs?
lineup.
How are the Leafs supposed to trade for him? What the fuck?
Well, I mean,
No,
since,
it's Vegas who's gonna trade
since
for him.
Miller
Oh, you're right,
left,
yeah.
Quinn Hughes and Pettersson and Garland have been fucking lighting it up. Even though we've lost a game and had to take the other one to overtime.
Except your goaltenders aren't doing the same
Kevin
thing.
Lankinen is fucking beautiful.
Lankinen's beautiful. Arthur Shelov's.
Kevin Lankinen.
I don't know what happened to Shelov's. He was so good
I
in
love
the
that
playoffs
guy,
last year.
honestly. But I want Demko back. He's day-to-day.
You were talking about it in the previous episode. People found out about him as a goaltender, right?
Yeah.
Like, again, he was hot for a good 7 to 8 games.
He's still undefeated on the road.
Yeah, you got a point about
9-0.
Arthur Sheelov's
No,
returning.
Lankinen.
Lankinen is.
Lankinen is.
We're talking
He's
about
9-0.
Oh, we're talking about Sheelovs?
He is up there.
Sheelovs is fucking dog shit.
He is up there with Calgary Flames
Sheelovs needs-
legend Cam Talbot. Fun fact
Sheelovs
there.
needs to go down to the fucking AHL.
I forgot he played for the
and
Flames.
I know, he was the
needs
greatest Flame of
needs
all
to work
time.
on his game.
Goalie fight.
I think.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, Sheila's will go down once Markstrom back. But this
Markstrom?
Markstrom.
Demko.
Buddy.
What fucking year is it, bud?
My bad. Once Demko's back.
Hey, dude, when's Luongo
Shields.
coming back, you know? I need some Kirk McLean back in the Canucks goaltending.
Dude, so do I.
Shit. Yeah, shit. Dude, just the depression in his fucking voice on that one.
Well, there's nothing good to
You
talk
miss
about
Corey
when you want to
Schneider?
talk about the Canucks. Like, let's be honest.
Okay, let's move on then. We're gonna move on to Devin.
Oh fuck yeah.
If you guys didn't know, Devin is a proud Jets fan.
Woo. Go Jets.
Sorry. I just recently got an Apple Watch, right? And I just
This
got this
fucking
notification.
guy is
Hold on,
everyone that buys an Apple
you
Watch.
look like you'd wear a fucking
No, give me a second.
Hold on. I just got this new Apple
I just
Watch.
got a loud
Okay.
environment warning saying repeated long-term exposure can lead to permanent damage.
Fuck
You
off,
look
liberal
like the guy
Apple
that
Watch.
Ali, you look like the guy that explains me how to set up my Apple Watch.
Oh my
Let's be
gosh! Oh
fucking
my gosh!
honest here.
Parker's dad learning. I
No,
watched.
we're not going into this.
I watched
fucking
a podcast member's father learn how to use an Apple Watch, and it was
the
the
fuck
best
up.
thing I've ever seen, dude.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
God.
but Devin, we're gonna do an interview.
Okay.
Interesting.
Devin Johnson.
Take it to the casting couch.
No, Devin Johnson. The Winnipeg Jets have had a fire start. One could say they were absolutely hot to start the season. How do you feel about the fact that they cannot beat an East team to save their life?
I want to kill myself. First of all, fucking Toronto. Losing to Toronto is always the worst thing ever, and it's Scheifele's fault since he made that comment about, is there anything better than beating the Leafs? Florida just kind of hurt us. That one hurt.
At least you came back and beat him next time.
Yeah, Mark Scheifele had a fucking night there.
He's a beauty, man. Absolute beauty.
But no, I'm very scared for the inevitable Stanley Cup final that Winnipeg's going to be playing in this year because we can only
Beat West teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Winnipeg, Toronto, though.
No,
That would
no
break.
thanks.
That would break the country.
I think I'd kill myself. 'cause-
Everyone would rally behind Winnipeg. I guarantee you.
Yes, but then when Toronto inevitably beat us because we can't beat Eastern teams, then
but-
I would never get to hear the end of it from
Okay,
Leafs
but like,
fans.
if you had to take on, hypothetically, you make the finals right now. What's the one East team you want to play?
Honestly, Florida, they're the team that we played our best against.
I
out
wouldn't
of-
go Florida. I know.
Even in our loss to them as a group, we didn't look good. It didn't look bad. It was just a couple bounces and then giving
Dog
up.
is leading out
Florida's
Chicago.
a different one, man.
Dude, you want Chicago in that final because they're
Chicago's a
so
West
shit.
team.
Chicago's a West
Chicago's
team.
in the West. They have
Yeah, they're a West team, buddy.
they have no.
Are you fucking retarded?
They are.
You know who's the worst team in the East?
Montreal.
Yes, sir.
You know who's the worst team in the league?
Montreal again.
Montreal.
Is it actually? Oh, sweet, man. What is it, Michael Miso draft or something?
James Higgins.
James Higgins.
Kids.
Actually, Chicago's worse. Sorry.
Oh, Chicago's worse.
James
How the
Higgins
fuck did
is
they pull that
fucking filthy.
I don't know.
I saw a clip of this kid just playing for
Higgins-
Boston College.
Higgins filthy,
His
yeah.
heads up play, like it was.
He's filthy, but
There was a great
I wouldn't
video
put
of him.
Misa.
He was just
Yeah, they're both
flying
filthy.
head up the whole way.
They're both filthy, man.
Fucking
I don't
Roger
know.
McQueen.
Yeah, McQueen's pretty good as well.
Porter
I don't know.
Martone.
They're all
He's
pretty
a fucking
sick.
beauty.
Oh yeah.
Devin, we've talked about the downfall of the Jets so far. I want to ask you: do you think this is the downfall of the Jets versus East teams?
I would not call it a
they're gone?
downfall.
You know what the Jets' fucking downfall is?
They're still 18-6.
The Jets' fucking downfall is Eric Comrie. That,
Yeah, no, that's
the
not
backup
bad.
goalie.
That's not bad, yeah.
He's fucking terrible. I don't think it's mind blowing. Against
Yeah.
Vegas last night, 90% of those goals are goals fucking Hellebuck stops.
Again, I
or
think
any reasonable NHL backup goalie stops. Let's just clarify that too. It's not just Eric Comrie's a backup and he let in a goal a starter wouldn't let in. I think Artur Silovs might have been able to stop those shots.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
I highly doubt that.
I have
doubt
enough
that.
faith in him from what I saw in the
I have an
playoffs.
idea. I have an idea. There is an expiring goaltender who has an expiring contract, right? Hear me out.
Oh, not the goaltender I was thinking of.
Shesterkin.
I don't want that kind of money in a backup.
Well, we're not. I know exactly who the fuck you guys are thinking about right
Dude,
now.
what's the episode
We are
streak
not-
for mentions? What's the episode streak
Hell
for
yeah!
fucking mentions?
Bring him
to
in as
this
a
guy?
backup.
We should just call him the 79
A backup?
podcast, honestly. Like,
Hey man, I have no choice but to love him. I wear his number.
Wild.
that is
Love
wild, buddy.
is a strong
Great goalie.
word. Love
Great
is a
goalie,
strong
terrible
word.
human.
Horrible
I'll
human.
look past his fucking
you know what,
behavioral
that's
issues.
fair. Great goalie, terrible fucking human.
Horrible human.
He's like Tony D'Angelo, amazing defenseman.
I would not
Horrible
say
human.
fucking
Not-
amazing
he's-
defenseman
he's
for
not-
Tony
He's
D'Angelo.
not the worst.
He had the
person.
potential to be amazing. He had the
Drink
potential.
But he got too
Yeah,
locked
drink
in on
yes.
being racist.
Yes.
A drink quench.
Drink Quench, we want a sponsorship.
Yeah.
We want a sponsorship. Man, what about the BioSteel bottle that was here the entire last episode?
No, I
Well,
want.
no,
I want
we're going
Quench.
Quench.
BioSteel
I want Quench.
shit.
BioSteel tastes like shit. At least this tastes good.
Quench's bottles
All right.
also look better.
Yeah, Quench. We just
All
gotta
right.
have like product placement like right here.
Drink Quench. Do
Drink
it.
Quench. Sponsor us.
Give us money!
We're gonna catch
You
a
don't even have to
fucking
give us money.
lawsuit.
Just give me some quench for free. Fuck, you don't have to give me money. Give me a fucking tub a month.
You
Did
know,
you say a tub or a tug? I heard, give me a tug a month. I'm like, dog.
Give me a tub
give me
a
one
month.
tug and I'm happy.
Nah, that's fucking.
Okay, I'm gonna move on. I want to move on.
I mean, a
have,
tug a month is not bad, but okay, continue.
I have one thing I want to talk about now. So now we've all gotten our rants out.
Drink quench.
Drink Quench. I want to talk.
We're gonna catch a lawsuit, guys. We're
wanna-
gonna catch a fucking
We're not
lawsuit.
gonna catch a lawsuit for
we're
talking
trying to
about
get them to
Quench.
sponsor
We're making a
us.
joke.
Drink Quench.
No, we're not making a joke. We want them to sponsor us.
I want to
We
talk
just
about.
want
I want
people
to
to
talk
drink a
about
good
the.
drink.
I want to talk about the
Exactly.
whole Boston situation. So they don't have the hottest start to the season, and I know we have a lot of people in this room who don't like Boston, and I get that.
I've
But
been waiting for this my
I've-
whole life.
But like,
I used to pray for times like this, man.
I'll be honest. I'm gonna come and say it first. Montgomery is not the issue.
No.
No.
No,
he
Montgomery was never the issue.
No.
The issue is in the front office. Their GM has been trying to stay in win now mode for way too long. Their GM is fucking awful. If you look, they have no draft picks. They have none.
Legitimately zero.
Okay.
They have no draft picks. They have no prospects.
Sorry. Let me. I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm defending the
They have
Boston
no
fucking
prospects.
Bruins
Fabian
here.
Liesel's pretty good.
But
I know.
okay,
They have some. They
But
don't have
Kylan,
enough.
Kylan, I'm sorry. You saw that team in 22.
No, 100%.
I would have fucking bet my 10 years of future on that team. Yes, did we see, like, the fact they exploded at that point was fucking insane because that team should have won the cup. They should have
Fucking Florida.
rammed everyone and their moms to the cup. You know what I mean? Like, that team was fucking insane.
100%.
I understand why you bet on these guys. Yes, is it time for rebuild? I don't know. Marchand's getting up there. Bergeron's gone. The fact you have a David Pastrnak, who's arguably a top 5 player in this league, you
That's
have to go
not
for
even
it.
an arguable. He is a top 5 player.
I'm gonna say arguable. Again,
I agree.
I'm a
but-
hater.
I agree. I agree, but at the same time, I'm also sitting there saying something's not working with your team right now. If you want to try and run with Pastrnak, okay, you have to adapt, and you have to look at your team and saying, what are you missing? Well, your goaltender, which you just locked in, who didn't play for the full training camp because you waited so long on his contract, which is your fault. Is
and paying him money that he deserves.
yeah, like he deserved it.
Yeah,
And they just
100%.
like fucked that up. Okay, they fucked that up. I'm glad to see Parker's listening to me.
Oh, Parker's definitely listening to you. All
I'm
right, keep
so
it going.
listening to you.
Put your fucking phone away.
There's one at Chinook, just FYI. All right, keep rolling.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
there is.
keep going.
All right, then I'll pick one up.
Anyways, but if you want to run with Pastrnak, and you can see, first off, you're not getting the goaltending because your goaltender is not working, and I get that. So Edmonton had a rough start to the year, but you look at the defensive core, they don't really have much in the way of superstar defensemen. It's just like they don't have one that's going to lead your entire D core. They don't have. They have very, very mediocre, if at best, defensemen.
Yeah.
Well,
You
we're
look-
still talking about Boston.
Yeah.
We got Charlie McAvoy.
Yeah, he's he's.
I mean,
pretty
you got
good.
Hampus Lindholm is
McAvoy's
still
pretty
up there.
No,
fucking
they're-
right?
they-
Like,
but that's
oh
true.
fuck,
I'm
who's the other
talking
guy I'm
about-
talking
I'm
about?
talking about the
Charlie
team.
Brendan
McAvoy's
Carlo
still
is up there. Like,
I'm
I don't think
talking-
it's
I'm
pretty
talking-
mediocre. I'd call them above
about,
average.
I'm talking about as a whole general defensive core.
That's fair. Yes, this year
As a
they've
whole
been
general
pretty
defensive core,
mediocre.
like I can sit there and say like there are teams that are very very average for defensive core. As a whole defensive system,
Winnipeg's pretty
yeah,
mediocre defensively.
Winnipeg's defensive core is
that's
mediocre.
the definition of mediocre right there to me.
That's what I'm meaning.
Yeah, on defense, yeah, absolutely.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they're not the great. And you look at their front end, and they have, you know, they have Marchand who's doing pretty well. They have Pasternak and all this, but they don't have like something's not working. You're not getting what you need out of the players. So, they decide to blame Jim Montgomery, who came in after Mike Sullivan. No, not Mike Sullivan. Who's that guy?
Bruce Cassidy,
Bruce Cassidy.
your coach, FYI.
Yeah, I'm aware.
This man
Ben
just forgot his own fucking coach.
I hate that you're that type of guy to go like you don't know every detail about this franchise.
You're an
that
actual
has
No, but I
ever
feel like you should
existed.
fucking know your coach.
You're not a.
I should know your coach.
I know he
You
was
should
a
know your
former
coach.
coach
All
of
right,
Boston. I should
keep
know his
rolling,
name,
keep
you
rolling.
cunt.
He's your coach. I feel like you should know your coach's name. That should be basic information. Who's your coach?
Scott Arneal.
Bingo. All right, keep rolling.
Devin's probably the
Anyways.
only person that knows the name of Winnipeg.
Yeah, I
was gonna say,
what should I
Scott
know?
Arneal is pretty fucking irrelevant, and I don't know why he's
And
our
he's
coach.
gonna win the Jack Adams. 100%. Come on, Winnipeg should not been this
Depends on what happens with Calgary.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Huskers
up there?
a good shout.
I don't know. If Winnipeg wins the Presidents, I don't think there's an argument.
If
there.
Winnipeg wins the Presidents, I throw myself off the top of the Calgary Tower. I promise that right now.
Okay. All right, keep
do
it
not
rolling.
want, I do
Keep
not
it
want
rolling.
that Presidents.
That President's curse. Okay.
That curse is evil.
Okay.
You were talking.
As I was saying, they
Sorry,
blame
Kai.
Jim Montgomery, who led them to the historic seasons they've had the last couple times.
Flames have
Yeah.
two now.
And
Comeback season. Sorry.
they blamed him when it was like even Pasternak. When you have your top guy, one of your top guys saying it was not, it's nothing to do with the coach. Well, that's an issue. Like it's nothing to do with the coach. You can see that your team is just not working. So you have to sit down and you have to talk with the coach and say, look, is it in the room? Is there anything in the room? If the room's all good, then you know it's just production. You're missing something. Whether that's a passer on power play, whether that's a standout defenseman, whether that's a goal scorer, which you wouldn't be missing in Boston. But I'm just saying, for example, someone put up points, whether you're missing that third line, fourth line grit guys, whether you're missing those checking lines that Boston's known for. Like you're missing something to the identity of Boston in that team. And rather than trying to fix it and trade for fixing it or sign guys to fix it or figure that out or accept, okay, we're not going to be the greatest this season, let's work and really work hard in our drafting and try and get some new talented young guys in or trade for some young guys. They blame Jim Montgomery, who was really not. It was nothing to do with his fault. Oh. And St. Louis said, yep, thank you very much. Our coach's ass. We'll take him back. And it's one of those where it's like it had nothing to do with Jim Montgomery and everything to do with that front office.
St. Louis
agree,
was
100%.
fucking partying in there.
I was gonna say like the coach wasn't even there that long, but when Jim Montgomery is available, you do it.
You
fucking take him. Yeah,
I wish
100%.
Calgary or Winnipeg dropped Arneal for him, to be completely honest.
You're 18-6. No, you're not.
I don't really like Arneal as a coach.
His systems are okay.
It's not even his systems. It's like Ville Heinola just came up and is getting a look and has looked really good for us in his game.
I'm sorry. I'm not touching anything with that team. They're producing gold. Yes, they're in a little bit of a down streak right now. But again, they're still the best team in the league.
You need to give the opportunities to the youth like Brad Lambert, Nikita Chibrikov, and Ville Heinola, because those guys are the future of this team. And we've also like every Jets fan knows that everyone that watched the Jets Canucks game last season, like you gotta start giving them looks.
Would you trade those three for a Stanley Cup?
Honestly, no, because I think there's more cups in the future with them on the roster.
You think the
Who just
Winnipeg
farted?
Jets
I
will
heard
have
that
another
shit.
chance at a
Who just
fucking
farted?
Stanley
I heard
Cup?
that shit.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I'd hear it through my mic, man. Are you kidding me?
Anyways, so we've talked about everyone's rants. We talked about the downfall. We talked about Jim Montgomery. We're now going to do a little thing for.
We're still saying downfall for an 18-6 team.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
we
a
are.
downfall.
Yes, we are. All right.
So, we as a collective have decided that we want to do something a little bit
That
different.
sounded
So,
like a cult thing.
Oh, very culty. Yes.
We as the collective.
As the collective.
Anyways, we decided we wanted to make some mock rosters because the Four Nations face-off's coming up. The rosters get announced on the 4th. As of recording this, I don't know when it's going to come out. As of recording this, it's the 30th of November.
Should come out on the 30th, the night of the 30th.
Well, I know it's coming out
Okay.
tonight or tomorrow.
It'll be up before the rosters are up. Yeah.
Fuck.
All right.
It's fucking
So I think
Get a haircut, hippie.
I think
Who
do you guys wanna start with?
We're gonna start off. I'm gonna start off very quickly with. Evan was supposed to be with us today. However, he had a family thing come up, so he couldn't make it.
fucking guy.
So Ali has a Team Canada roster. So we're gonna go through each roster. We're gonna do all 4 forward lines, 3 defensive pairings, 1 extra forward, 1 extra defenseman, and 3 goalies. And you're gonna name their captains and alternate captains, guys. And then we're gonna debate and see if we all agree with everything, and go from there. So you're gonna say the roster first, and then we're gonna go from there. Okay?
I think we're gonna go forwards, defense, and goaltending. Right?
Forwards. You're gonna do
Forwards,
all
yeah.
13, all 7 defensemen, all 3 goalies, and
right.
then we're gonna name captains and alternate captains.
Are you guys ready
Remember,
for this?
1 captain. We're
I'm
gonna
as
do 3
ready
or
as
4
I'll
alternates.
ever
Yes.
be,
Okay.
man.
So my first line, I got Mark Scheifele, Connor McDavid, and Mitch Marner.
That is crazy,
That's
but
kinda
I'll
lame.
take
My
it.
team's fucked.
The reason why I'm saying that, okay, I'm just gonna give my reasoning behind it is because McDavid and Scheifele were a great line in North America.
They're a
So
very good
there is a
line.
little chemistry
I
there.
forgot about that.
And yeah, I think honestly it should work out. I think
Drink
you
quench.
want to work with more chemistry than anything,
Yeah,
especially since it's such
100%.
a small tournament. Okay, my next line. I'm
Please
going with the
sponsor
Maritime
us.
line. I'm going with the Nova Scotia line here. I'm going McKinnon, Crosby, Marchand. Crosby and Marchand.
Wait a minute. How did you just pronounce that shit? Did you say Nova Scotia?
Nova Scotia, yeah.
It's Nova Scotia. You
Nova
twat.
Scotia.
It's Nova Scotia. I'm sorry, I thought it was
Nova
Nova Scotia.
Scotia.
Is it Nova Scotia?
It's
Nova
Nova
Scotia.
Scotia. You've been saying Nova Scotia for 19
I've said
years.
it's Nova Scotia. Okay, to be fair,
Oh my
is
god.
it Nova Scotia? Okay,
It's
you know what?
Nova Scotia.
Okay, I'm going with a Nova Scotia line. I'm going McKinnon, Crosby, Marchand. Crosby and Marchand have already proven they have great chemistry
Yeah,
in 2016. McKinnon, again, wants to play with Crosby. I think there's some good stuff there. My third line, I want to go with just pure speed here. I'm going Barzal, Reinhart, Konechny. I just want to see a good speedy line, a good gritty line. I think that should work out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Now,
I think I get run over too
my-
here, Parker.
My fourth line. My
get
fourth
run
line, I
over?
wanted to
You'll
go
be
purely
American.
defensive.
Offense can't
I'm
keep up
going
with their offense.
Stone, Suzuki, Sorelli.
The only hope I have
Yeah,
is
if his back's not injured.
Sorelli?
Sorelli. The reason why I'm going Sorelli is
It's
I
Stone.
think.
If his back's not injured.
Oh, again,
I'm
yes,
still very
yes.
hung up on
Again,
Anthony
this is where
Cirelli.
injury. Okay, the thing why I'm saying Sorelli is because guess who's coaching Team Canada? John Cooper.
Is it Cooper?
It is Cooper.
Okay.
I guarantee you one Tampa Bay Lightning will make this team. And
He'll
I think
just
it's
take
going to be Cyril.
Stamkos, the former
I think
Lightning.
it's
have
gonna
you
be
have
Sorelli.
you checked who's already been locked? There was 6 players from Sweden that was locked.
Yes, I already checked. I think
Who's
it was.
already locked? Who's already locked?
Oh shoot, Braden Point was on there. Fuck, I forgot Braden Point. Okay,
There's your bolt.
there's my issue. You know what? We're gonna go Stone, Suzuki, Point.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
That's a lot better than having
Yeah,
Anthony
sorry.
Cirelli in
And then
there.
I'm gonna have Sorelli as my 13th. I'm
Okay,
making some moves here.
interesting.
Okay, cool. Okay. Any debates here? Anything you guys want? Sounds good.
I
Okay.
still,
my only debate was Cirelli, but Cirelli's gone.
Even as a 13th forward, I don't know if he's. There's so many other options.
I think he's gonna go with someone that is close to him, someone that he really knows. I think Sorelli's the best choice here.
One thing about Cirelli is he's versatile enough that he's not fantastic in everything.
He's gonna be your Swiss nice.
but he's
Yeah.
versatile and he's good. He's good enough in everything. You can slot him in anywhere you need to and go from there. Like that's the thing with Braden Point. Braden Point may be on the 4th line, but if someone goes down in those top 3 lines, Braden Point can, because he's got good speed, he's got good hands, all this stuff.
He's got a fucking wicked shot.
I know. So
too.
he can fill in these lines, and then Cirelli can fill in that 4th line.
All right. My defensive lines. Taves and McCarr. I don't think that should be a
Yeah,
debate
no,
there.
yeah, it's
Good
fine.
chemistry.
Yeah.
Probably the
It's
best line.
proven line.
My next line is Morrissey and Noah Dobson.
Okay.
I think just two
Devin
solid
was
defensemen.
having an aneurysm if he didn't pick Morrison.
I was sitting there.
Both
I was
having
ready to
good
go
run.
to war for Morrissey if he wasn't there.
This one might be a little
Even if he was
controversial.
a third pairing defenseman on this team, I'd have gone to war.
I couldn't leave both of them out. I know they're both offensive defensemen, but I'm going Riley and Bouchard as my third pair. I think Morgan Riley has to make this team. I know he's a good
Riley,
defensive
yeah,
game.
Bouchard.
I don't know.
Bouchard,
Bouchard is having an absolute shit show of a season.
I know.
would not leave shit
I know,
You
but
better
Bouchard is
What?
still
Better have Quinn Hughes as your top pair.
okay. And then for goaltending, I'm going Montembeault and Thompson.
Montembeau and Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're off your fucking rocker.
Where's
I think
Jordan
Logan Thompson's a
Binnington?
lock. I'm sorry. I think Logan Thompson has to make this team after what he's shown this year.
For Team Canada?
Yeah.
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 Again, look,
Logan Thompson, I get, but I think I don't think Montembeau will be the starter.
I think
I
Joey
just-
I agree with
Dacord's going to make that
'Kay.
team if they can get him his passport.
That is something I
Yeah.
forgot about. Joey Decord. I didn't put him on this list because, again, there's a lot of
I
political
think I'll
issues
be
with it,
honest, dude.
but
I think that out of Canadian goaltending, Montembeau will be the third goaltender. Montembeau will be there.
who would you put over him?
This is the issue I'm having. Okay, so Thompson I put there. I almost put Thompson as a starter too.
Yeah.
Thompson's the starter.
If you want a backup, this is my issue. Okay, I know I just ranted about Aiden Hill, and I'm not dicking riding him, but I'm saying that he's above average enough that with your lines he could be fine.
'Kay.
I think the issue, people are dick riding Jordan Binnington for it and think he's a lock for the starter. I would love to see if he can get back to that St. Louis form. I'd love to see that. The issue is he's not consistent enough and he doesn't keep his emotions in check enough. For a goaltender, you need to have your emotions like on a lock almost.
Yeah, you can't have a guy that's ready to drop.
You can't,
Yeah,
especially in a
with
14 tournament like this, because like if Binnington,
just
if you
wants
put
to
Binnington in
fight.
as Binnington in as your starter, okay, and you have Montembeau as your third guy, okay, and because if you fight, if a goalie fights, they're gonna kick him out of the tournament.
100%.
They'll
Yeah,
kick him out.
100%.
Well, then you're stuck with two goaltenders with Thompson and Montembeau, and if one of them gets injured, because Thompson, I love him, but he's injury prone.
Yeah.
If you're stuck with those two, now you're fucked because all you have is one goaltender. Unless you try and recall last minute a team to release, and every team's gonna be like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself. We're not.
Why
letting
don't we
one
just
go.
bring
Okay, so-
Fleury to this as an extra goalie?
I
to
wouldn't
respect the
trust
man?
Fleury at this point. So, but here's my thing: is
Third goalie.
Actually, no.
I can
'Cause
understand why people argue.
The players can decline, and Fleury's a family. He won't want to go for 2 weeks.
Okay. So here's my thing too: is I think
Motherfuckers' road trips take longer than this tournament's going to. He'll
Yes,
be
but,
fine.
But this is the difference. There's a difference. They don't have a road trip during that time, and a lot of time. And during that time, they also have there's one weekend during the finals weekend where there's no NHL games because the All Star weekend usually, and that's the finals weekend for the Four Nation Face Off. That's most of the family guys saying no because it's the only time they get their family. Why would he give that up? It's the only
Agreed.
time he's guaranteed with his family. He's
okay,
not gonna.
It's
He's not gonna.
the only reason I would think.
But again,
someone
this
like
is- this could
Fleury
be
would
his
give it up
last
as a
international cap, right?
It's going to be.
Yeah.
going to be.
He's retiring after.
Yeah, you're right,
this.
you're right,
I mean,
you're right,
I get that, but at the same time, it's also.
And that's what
I
I was going
understand.
to say. Is
This
I
is the
think
other thing I
Fleury
think as well.
would take
He's
it
getting
because
he's
it's his
getting
last
he's
dance.
getting up there and he's getting up there in age, and that's nothing to do with him. But what I'm saying with getting up there in age, the fact that because he's getting up there in age, as we've heard from Yager, as we've heard from Brodeur, especially with Brodeur, as goalies get up there in age, they have to do so much more recovery for their body. The risk of injury when he wants to go far with Minnesota, which in Minnesota, I mean, they can make a playoff
They're
run.
looking good. They're looking good.
When
Gus
he could,
will get most of the starts come playoff.
no,
time,
100%.
So.
But it depends how Fleury's doing.
Yeah.
It depends how he's doing.
Gustafson's been pretty.
Again, they have a
100%
good tandem going
They have
there.
a good tandem. But what I'm saying is that the risk of an injury on that with the extra games being played at that international level,
Yeah.
if he was third, or even during the training camp, and with that extra stuff he had to put his body through, it almost makes more sense to just stick with the standard stuff he's used to, have the stuff he's used to, have the home he's used to with his practices, and then just take that weekend off.
Now, again, I think you can put anyone in that slot. Like, there's no wrong answers because all the Canadian goalies are around the same level. Another
all
name
dog
I was
shit.
really looking at right now.
They're okay. They're awful.
Another
They're
name
okay.
I was looking at about thinking is Mackenzie Blackwood.
US, I'll tell you that.
He's
wouldn't.
putting up a .9 on the San Jose Sharks, which to me
Yeah,
is very
but
impressive.
it's-
Again, inconsistencies.
Yeah, but you have Mackenzie Blackwood. But my only issue is if we didn't have
He's
any
good
other
on the
goaltenders, yes.
Sharks.
If
That's
we didn't have any
just
other
'cause of the sheer
goaltenders,
number of shots he faces every night.
That is right,
if we
yeah.
didn't have any other goaltenders, I'd say yes.
he's
but,
averaging 29.9 shots right now.
But if-
29.3, sorry.
But if we when you have Hill, when you have Thompson, when you have Montembeau, that are three there. When you have Fleury, that if he wants to, you take him for the experience.
of course.
When you even have Binnington, if he really wants to, which I mean, I'd prefer him not. But when you have those five guys as well in the running there, you really can't take a look at someone like Mackenzie Blackwood, who throughout his career has been so inconsistent throughout, and not had like a really consistent starting season until now.
Yeah. I completely understand that. Do we want to go move on
I'm
to
gonna
the
move on.
U.S.?
Oh,
USA. So D-Dawg, you're
fuck.
up.
Okay,
Alright.
so
Roster here.
I just pulled up because what I did was I took roster that
Wait,
someone
pause.
had and tweaked it.
Austin, we haven't gone over the captaincy for Team Canada.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Captains. It's pretty obvious to me. It's got to be Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
I love
Yep.
Connor McDavid. Sidney Crosby has proven he's a leader on this team.
I can agree with that. If you were gonna say McDavid, I was gonna lose my shit, dude. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
McDavid, I gave him an A. He's going to be the captain.
That's
in the future,
fine.
right?
I'm okay with that. If you gave him the C, I would have lost my shit when you have Crosby there.
The other A I gave to as a future captain is Kale McCarr. I think he's going to be the next feature there. And I gave Brad Marchand A just because he's been through
I would've
it.
given
He's a
McKinnon
leader.
one.
I would have given one to McKinnon.
McKinnon? I'm
McKinnon.
going Marchand. He has a little bit more experience in this
Yeah,
tournament.
but you already have experience when you have
Sid.
Crosby there, and McDavid's been internationally as well.
Okay.
I'd take McKinnon over that because like McDavid, as we've proven from the face-off series, he's vocal.
Yes.
Yeah.
McDavid's hardworking. All their leaders there, if they do those, you have Crosby, who's experienced in international tournaments. All this. If you take Davo, if you take McKinnon, and you take McCarr, then you have three guys who work their balls off.
Oh, agreed. 100%.
And
Yeah.
that's you want
you've
those in
also
the
got to
captains.
keep in mind with McKinnon and McCarr, they have the experience of winning the top championship in the sport.
So is Crosby.
Yeah.
And Sid.
Sid
But
has two.
You're sitting there and Marchand has his one from 2011, but
Sid has three. Sid has his three.
Sid has
Sid
three cups,
Yep.
and McKinnon and McCarr, they have one from more
I can see that.
recently.
I can see
And-
that. Yeah.
yeah,
I understand
I would
that.
give it,
to me, it's a
And
toss-up.
Marchand hasn't been a
between-
great leader for Boston. if we're being honest, as their captain.
Marchand and
I
McKinnon,
don't know.
McKinnon also has a lot more accolades than Marchand does.
That is fair. I'm just going Marchand just because of the age, because of the experience. Again, I understand if you want to go
We're
McKinnon.
just telling you you're stupid. So
Fine,
We just
fine, go
broke
for it.
down every reason why.
All right.
USA.
USA.
Okay.
USA.
So, like I said, I've just kind of made some tweaks to a roster I found because
Drink
I thought
Quench.
it was a good, really good roster.
Yeah, please sponsor us.
All right, go for it.
Because I thought, like, I personally thought this roster was fucking awesome.
Look at him. He's just
So-
enjoying that Quench.
It's so
much.
good and so refreshing.
Dude. Quench is amazing.
Just
All right, keep it rolling.
so refreshing.
Keep it rolling.
Fucking on the top line left wing, I've got Jack Hughes, and he's been with Matthews and Matthew Tkachuk. I think
Matthew's healthy at this point, though.
I do think Matthews will be healthy by then. 'Cause
All right.
he was saying he was good to go tonight, from what I saw somewhere.
Yeah. Keep it going.
I'm gonna fucking fight these two. I swear to God.
Okay.
Okay, second line. Second line.
Second line, you've got Jake Gensel, Jack Eichel, and Tage Thompson.
Okay.
I think those three together will be really
Yeah.
really good.
I don't
And then
mind that.
Your interchangeable third line players are Jason Robertson, Tage Thompson, or not Tage Thompson, sorry, JT Miller and Kyle Connor. Forgot about him.
That's a good one. That's a good line. Okay.
Kyle Connor can go up and down wherever you
I
want
would.
him.
I'll be honest right now. I'm gonna say this right now. I would flop Connor and Thompson. Thompson is really skilled and talented.
No, I'm sorry.
I
Tage
put
Thompson is
Thompson
not
third.
at the same. If you told me this 2 years ago, I'd see an argument right now.
He's
I can't.
saying
Kyle
to
Connor's just way
swap
better.
Kyle
saying
Connor up to
Oh,
where
sorry,
Tage
sorry.
is,
Never mind.
which
I thought it was the
I
other
was,
way.
I was,
Never
I
mind.
was saying
You're good.
I'm saying Tage Thompson's he's a really good player and he's got a absolutely lethal shot.
He's huge
and
for
I
that
could,
power play.
And I could say on a power play, throw him on PP1.
Oh, agreed. 100%.
But because he's got the size, he can stand in front, he's got the shot.
He's got a
He is
fucking
offensive.
missile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a piss missile. I wouldn't put him on the second line. I'd put Connor second line because on that second line with Eichel and
speed.
with who's Eichel?
Gensel.
Oh yeah, Gensel, Eichel, and Connor. They're fucking flying down
Yeah.
the ice.
Okay.
That's a lot of speed, yeah. And then for your fourth line, you've got Matt Boldy, Dylan Larkin, and Cole Caulfield.
Ooh, I don't know if I
That's
do
where one of my
that.
tweaks.
Boldy?
Matt Boldy, I think, has looked really good consistently over the last few years and has
I'm-
the size to be a physical.
I'm going Clayton Keller Clayton Keller and
I
Brady
have
Tkachuk.
Clayton Keller as an extra.
Okay, I'd go Brady Tkachuk over Boldy.
Clayton Keller is there.
I would put
personally exclude Brady Tkachuk because I've seen some issues with his temper this year.
I
He will
understand
get
that.
himself
I
tossed from this
understand
tournament.
that.
Let's be
I
fucking
understand
honest.
that,
But you
what
need
I'm-
someone to piss off these Canadian
But
players.
this-
Someone to
this-
get them off their game.
this
That's my
is the
thing.
other thing.
That's
I
what
feel.
Matthew Tkachuk is here for.
Why not have
this is-
both?
this-
That's
this-
the thing,
Because
right?
This is
Brady's
what I'm
just
saying.
gonna punch someone in the head.
But
fair.
okay,
Yeah,
hear
alright.
me out. Hear me out when I mention this. Okay, if you put Brady Tkachuk on the fourth line, he's not going to get a ton of minutes, and you don't want him to have a ton of minutes, but you want him to be that heavy hitter because Tkachuk has a skill. Matthew has a skill. Brady does not have the same skill as Matthew does, and it's very very obvious.
I just have too
But
many
he's
concerns about
really
his
good with
temper.
hitting. I get that, but also if you at that point it becomes a coach's thing to sit him down and say, dude, I know you have a temper. I need you to be hitting and not getting involved with shit.
Just to clarify, I did have Brady Tkachuk like as one of my extras. He's just I don't have him being put on the ice for games because of his anger.
I understand that, but I still wouldn't.
I don't know. I don't like Brady Tkachuk very much. I'll continue to sleep on him. Thank you.
Yeah, same here.
My top defensive pair is Jacob Slavin and Adam Fox.
You're retarded. You're fucking retarded. Quinn Hughes has to be on that top line.
The reason I have Slavin there is because Fox is the right defenseman. He's the top right defenseman on that team, but you can't have your two high-end offensive guys.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Nobody's
actually.
gonna go fucking physical in this tournament. Like, let's be honest.
Sorry.
You're supposed to be
Fucking
physical.
Finland will.
Who's your first line again?
Slavin and Fox.
I like that. Oh, I'd go Hughesy and
I have Hughes
Fox.
on my second pair, but that's also very
Okay.
interchangeable.
Who's Hughes with?
Don't worry, I make up for that.
who's Hughesy with?
Hughes is with Charlie McAvoy.
Okay.
Solid.
Okay, that's a good
I
pair.
would swap Fox to your second line. Put
Yeah,
Hughes and
honestly, I
McAvoy.
think that second pair flips up to one.
The only reason I'm saying as well is because Hughes is such a different maker, both defensively and offensively, and McAvoy is solid. Fox, while he's a really good defenseman, is a shit person, and fuck that guy. He can go suck his own mother's cunt.
Quinn Hughes is also better defensively than Adam
Please
Fox
bleep that
is.
all out.
We'll go.
So-
And then my third pair is Zach Werenski and Brock Faber.
I don't mind.
Faber. Ooh,
I'm on that.
okay.
Yeah, but tell me, is he rocking the visor tilt and the glasses under?
Yes.
Yes.
'Kay.
Okay.
He is.
Here's my thing about Brock Faber. I'd go Noah Hannafin over him.
No.
No.
I've been
my
no
line.
having seventh
Not
defenseman.
right now.
My seventh defenseman is still John Carlson, proven U.S. defenseman.
That's not bad. That's not a bad pick.
I would put Hannafin at seventh.
Goaltending wise, Ottinger and
Goaltending
Slavin.
wise, it's Hellebuck and Demko for me.
Let's
Demko. Oh,
Demko's injured.
I don't know if I'll go
He's
Demko.
sounding
I
like
don't know
he's
if
going
I'll
to
go
be back
Demko.
anytime. I
day-to-day.
trust Thatcher Demko.
I'm going Hellebuck and Ottinger. I don't think Demko will be fully set at that point. Hopefully,
Demko's him.
Demko's
There's no
never going to
debating
be
it.
fully set again.
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
why I'm going Ottinger.
But this is the other thing to think about, okay? And
Well, if Demko comes back this month and ends up going on a tear until February, which, let's be honest, is very possible if he comes back that he just shuts the door.
But again, you're
and
making the
steals
decisions
spot.
as of today. Do you trust Demko to put on that roster?
Yes, I do.
This is my
from what I
issue.
saw last season in the regular
is-
season, I have
this is
nothing
There's just
but
too many
high-
Demko.
questions about.
There's nothing
I've
to have.
also just been very big, like I've been a very big Thatcher Demko believer since
That's
before he
fine,
was
yeah.
in the NHL. So I
Like, I think
This
healthy,
is-
that's
I'm
the right
sticking with
decision.
him.
I'm going Ottinger.
This is my issue. Demko's knee, as we've established and has been very well established, is a recurring issue. It's never going to get better.
It's fucked with a capital F.
Yes, it is. It is like no, I won't say that. It's a known issue that is never going to get better,
Yeah.
and he's going to be playing through pain constantly. So,
personally, I think he should just retire. To be completely honest,
That's what I
don't
think.
want to see
Agreed.
him
That's
fucking
what I
turn
think
into the
as
next
well.
Carey Price.
yeah, that one hurt Allie a little bit. that
That would hurt me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Okay.
but as I was the issue,
Play footsie with me.
the issue.
Damn.
We might take it to the casting couch, buddy. Okay.
All right,
Okay,
Chocolate.
as I was saying, each of these teams has to release the player, and the NHL is encouraging all teams to release players. I almost wonder if you're Thatcher Demko, if you don't go to Team Canada when they ask you to,
What?
Why would he go to
Just-
Team
just-
Canada?
He's American.
Team America. Sorry,
But he's from San Diego.
if I,
That's basically Canada.
That's basically Mexico. What the fuck do you mean?
my bad. Anyways, if you almost don't go to Team USA, and you tell them, "I'm sorry, no, I want to focus on keeping my knee healthy for NHL," and Vancouver already has a system in place that works for his knee that's keeping him rehabilitated. I almost wonder if you don't risk going into that tournament and risk re-injuring it, or not even re-injuring, risk injuring it more, risk not doing more damage, but risk putting him through more pain through that tournament when he can, again, like I said with Fleury, play with the team that is there and then take that weekend off to let his knee recover. I'd almost say it's a better option for him if he wants to keep going with his career to almost, and if he wants to put off having to do that knee replacement that's going to be needed.
Well,
Is-
then he
is
can.
almost
if he
too
sits this
not
one
played.
out too, he's more likely to go to the Olympics because he'll hopefully stay
And
healthy.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a Four Nations tournament, yes, but would you rather him see him at the Four Nations or see him at the Olympics? I'd rather see
I
him
don't know. I just love watching Thatcher Demko play
I
hockey.
agree,
I'd
yeah.
rather
I
see him
agree
go,
with that.
I'd rather him just go, like, if it's the Olympics, I understand taking that risk and destroying your knee because that is the winning an Olympic gold medal is
Highest stage of international
greatest,
hockey.
100%.
is the greatest international honor. Being put on that team is the greatest international honor you can ever have. The Four Nations face-off, while it's a big honor, I almost wonder if it's not worth it for Demko to go into. Not because of the prestige, but because of his knee. If it's worth it injury-wise. If
Try to just stay healthy. Yeah.
if he decides it's not worth it wise, which honestly, if I was him, I would say it's not worth it injury-wise.
And I mean,
not
if
because I
we
don't think he should be there.
If we look at it from Vancouver's perspective, it's not worth it because they don't have the goaltending for if he goes down again.
Agreed.
No,
Yeah.
and we don't want him to go down because do you know the confidence the teams play with when
Exactly.
Badger Demko is backing them up?
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
no,
Like,
it's like
I don't
he's-
think. I
And
don't.
it's just
because
because like all the gloveless saves, like he's sitting there sprawling out, catching shit.
I
with
don't.
no
I don't.
glove
I don't
on.
think. I don't think he risks it. I think you go and you put Hellebuck as starter. You throw Ottinger in there, and then you pick someone else.
Swayman?
Like Swayman.
And
I think.
Swayman.
One of my other
Yeah.
like I put in 3 extra.
Dustin Wolf is the
forwards for
third
myself.
goaltender.
Hold on, no, Jake Ottinger is my third goalie, but for my third extra forward, there was a specific name. Chris Kreider.
That's not a bad pick.
Speed
I actually
and
don't mind that pick.
physicality,
I don't
he
mind
can
that pick
go
at
in
all.
on that fourth line and do what Kachuk can do.
I mean, I don't personally like Chris Kreider, but I
Yeah,
respect
you
his
have
game.
lots of reasons to dislike Chris Kreider. I can think of 31.
That was. Okay.
We would have won the cup that year. Okay.
Okay. No. Okay.
No, you wouldn't have. LA was
you wouldn't have.
disgusting.
LA was disgusting.
Okay. Keep
For my
rolling.
captains, the captain of the U.S., I think it's Quinn Hughes. Let's
I went
be
with that, too.
completely honest.
Yeah.
Who else is there? Matthews. He just got a captaincy this
Give
year.
Matthews an A.
Yeah.
Matthews wears one of the A's.
Who's the other A's?
My 2 other A's, I have Jack Hughes wearing one. I think. two of the
Ooh,
Hughes
okay.
brothers,
I think he's a
and
little
then
young.
I would put Jack Hughes as one. Yeah.
I think
I-
Larkin deserves one.
I put Larkin as one, but I put Jack Hughes one as well. We can do-
I'd go Larkin Slavin.
honestly,
Fuck off, Slavin.
not Slavin. McAvoy gets another one for me.
That's not a bad pick.
There's
He's
like
one that
3 A's.
rotates in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I get that. Okay, so I'm now going to turn the mic over to the absolute beer league legend,
Yeah.
Absolute animal out there.
the
Oh, yeah.
Stevenator.
Yeah,
Parker, tell us about Team Finland.
Well, I got no extra forward and no extra D because I'm pretty sure I have every Finnish player in the NHL. So, starting off with one of the most obvious first lines ever, we got Barkov down the middle. We got Teravainen on the left and Rantanen on the right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Right. Second line, we're going to put Aho in the middle
Yep.
with Kotkaniemi and Laine.
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Line already.
Line's back to day to day.
I'd put Hints over Line just
Now,
as of right now.
I'd
Well,
put
I
Hintz
haven't-
over fucking Kotkaniemi, motherfucker.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck
I
is
put Hintz
yes?
as a
Barry
center.
Kotkaniemi doing?
I put Hintz as the third line center
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know.
with,
I'd put him
with Eric Holla and
I will
Joel
not
Armia.
take any line A
That's
disrespect.
not bad. Okay.
With Eric Holla and Joel Armia on the wings.
I
for
love
Hintz
Joel
line.
Armia.
Then
Jets
the fourth
legend.
line center, the center depth is kind of nuts.
Yeah, centers are great. They make
We
face
got
off fuckers.
Anton Lundell.
Yeah, they make face off fuckers.
Then we got Arturi Lehkonen and Capo Caco.
Okay.
I don't mind. You said it was really bad. It's not that bad for
Crapo.
I built this as good as I could.
As a 13th forward, I'd put Granlund. Mikhail Granlund.
Yeah,
he's kind of
I
having
could
a year
put
right
Mikhail
now.
Granlund.
I'd
So
put him
Yeah.
in the lineup.
I
Just
know.
straight up.
Yeah, he's a great player right now for them. Eli Tolvanen, another guy I'd put as a 13th forward. I think.
I always thought he
thinking
was
about
Russian.
Tolvanen, but he's got like 1 point in 22 games.
What's your defense looking like?
My defense,
Ooh.
Yeah,
first pairing, we got Miro Heiskanen. Who could have saw that shit coming?
I know, right?
no way.
Paired with the right D is non-existent on this team, by the way. We don't have any. Yoki Haru is on the
Henry
top.
Who the fuck is
Yogi.
your
Haru.
No Rasmus Ristolainen
Wait a
on the
minute.
Why
first
the
line.
fuck
No.
would Rasmus Ristolainen be on the first line?
No.
Rasmus Ristolainen,
No,
bro.
no.
Oof.
We got the second D pairing. We got Esa Lindell and Rasmus Ristolainen.
Okay.
Then
Top
Oli
four
Mata
is wild.
and Nico Mikola.
I'd go Valimaki.
I was considering Valimaki. He'll be my 7th D.
Okay, that's fair. And goaltending.
Goaltending, just based off the seasons I've had so far, I would run like kind of like switching like every game between
1A, 1B.
Soros and Lankinen. Just based off how Lankinen's been
No.
playing.
Lankinen has been playing pretty
Lankinen-
well.
Lankinen's been playing
Finnish?
fantastic. Yeah, he's Finnish.
If
Oh,
he-
okay,
if he
cool.
keeps it up-
Lankinen's been fantastic, but I'm sorry.
if he keeps it up, UC Soros is not having the greatest year.
Nashville as a
but-
whole.
Can I
isn't having a
can
great
I
year.
nominate someone else? Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Okay,
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Dude, don't expose my third goalie already.
Fuck. All right, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, my third goalie, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. You fucking
I'm
cock.
sorry. I love Lankinen. I think he's better than Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. I think he should
Well,
be that.
no shit.
He should be that backup. I think he should be that backup role.
I think
Yeah.
I don't. I can't put.
I'm
It's
not
hard
putting
to
them
bet
ahead. I'm
against
not putting them ahead of
Soros.
Soros.
I don't think you run 1A, 1B. I think you run hot goalie. So don't do 1A, 1B.
Yeah, I
So I
guess.
think you run hot goaltender. So
Well,
It's so hard to
Lank
bet
used
against
to hot
UC
goaltender.
Soros.
no. What I'm saying you start with Soros. Soros.
Agree.
If he's doing well, because again, maybe he'll actually have defenders this time.
That's true.
Because I'm
Well,
sorry,
I mean-
Nashville.
No, he really
Nashville
won't.
is ass.
Dude, his
I
left,
think
side, his
Nashville's
left side will
defense-
be covered.
defense core is
But anyways,
better than
I run Soros. If Soros plays well, but you lose, you keep running Soros. If Soros plays really shit, you switch to Luukkonen.
Yeah,
I'm not Luukkonen. Lankinen.
Lankinen, yeah.
And then if Lankinen is playing hot, you keep with him.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
The third string
Is that
for
you?
a second
Now-
there.
All right.
I don't think there's
Captains?
much debate. Oh yeah, go for
There's
the
not
captain.
much
Sorry.
debate. What can you debate? There's a handful of Finnish players in the
Yeah,
NHL.
exactly. I
Yeah.
think I did the best I could with
Yeah.
what I had. My captain, Alexander Barkov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We
No
all
question.
everyone
Then
knew it.
one of the A's goes to Rantanen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then Heiskanen.
Yep.
And then Ristolainen for the veteran A.
I would put Teravainen over Risto.
Sebastian Aho.
Oh, yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm going. I'm going Ristolainen just for the
Defensive.
Just for another. It's another defensive, and it's also that's my veteran. That's my veteran.
Sorry,
That's
I just
my
wanna-
veteran. Hasn't fucking done anything
was
in like
there
half a
Arturi
decade.
Lehkonen in there?
Arturi Lehkonen, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure.
I'm pretty sure he was on my.
I don't think we can
Fourth
argue
line.
with that one. Like that.
Yeah.
that was
No, there's nothing really.
Okay,
All
so-
right, move on to Swedish.
Yes, sir. So let me just.
Would you have it on a paper?
Ah,
you
no,
fuck?
he's got the coach
Oh
shit
my.
going on. What a
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
beauty. Oh my
This
god.
definitely wasn't me sitting at work today and realizing, oh fuck, we have to make rosters for today.
on the
Okay, so
receipt paper
receipt
too.
paper.
there is a receipt paper actually. There's six players who are already locked for Sweden, so I already put them in. My first line is locked.
Okay.
My first line, I have Zibanejad down the middle. I have Willie Stiles on the right. I have Forsberg on the left.
I think you could give William Nylander that look.
I
down
wouldn't
the
put
middle.
Zibanejad as my number one.
Why?
I think there's a Vancouver Canuck you're missing.
Yeah, there is.
If I'm being honest with this team, I'd put
But-
Pedersen on the wing.
I did.
Really?
I'd put
Yes,
Pedersen
yes, see,
top line
my-
left wing.
Okay.
No, Forsberg. top
I'd
line
put him
left wing.
above
I wouldn't.
Forsberg.
I have.
I don't put him
have
above
PD,
Forsberg.
I have PD second line.
Okay.
Left wing.
Second
Forsberg's
line left
on
wing.
the
Second line left wing. I have Eriksson Ek down the middle on that second line. I have Adrian Kempe down the right.
Okay, that's solid.
My third line, I have Jesper Bratt on the left.
I think Brad should be higher.
I have PD on the left, the other side, dude. I have my left side is Forsberg,
I would have
PD,
I would have went Brad, Pedersen, Kempe.
on the right.
Sorry. Who'd you have on the right there?
On the right, Styles and Kempe are all I said so far.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Brad's
Your
on the
second
left.
line. So you go Brad on the left, you go PD in the center, and then you go Kempe on the right.
No,
Is
play
Eriksson
PD
Ek.
wing.
PD's proven he can play wing though. Eriksson Ek
I
hasn't.
would have played him on the center. I don't know.
Eriksson
rolling.
Ek
Yeah, just keep
is
rolling.
a monster in
Eriksson
the
X
face
is so much
dot.
better at face-off dots, and if he can win that back to PD
Okay.
and Kempe, it's much better.
I can understand what you mean here. Yeah.
Bratt on the left. I have Elias Lindholm down the middle on the third line. I have Lucas Raymond on
That
the right.
guy is
Yep.
squeaking into this roster. Elias.
Really?
I don't have him squeaking in.
No,
don't
he's the
think he's-
lock.
He- he
He's
might
a
be-
lock.
I
Been
had
good
I
enough
had
to be a lock.
He's one of the best two-way centers in the league.
that's why I had so
So-
I with Sweden. So I'm very lucky. Sweden has a lot of depth. That's the thing. We don't have like a ton of superstars. We have a couple superstars. We have Willie Stiles and all this stuff, who arguably should be on Team Canada.
Yep.
Arguably,
William.
Calgary
Yeah.
legend. Let me just say.
But I went for depth and for certain things, and there's some certain things that are actually going to be a little controversial, and I'll explain why. Okay. On my fourth line, I have William Karlsson on the left.
Okay.
Raquel on the right.
This
He's
guy
been doing
just has to
fantastic.
get his Vegas in here.
Yes, of course. No, William Karlsson, I think, should make
Who
this
the
team.
dog?
I just don't like William Karlsson.
And then
wanna
I
hit
actually
the
I do have
most
a
punchable
little
face
bit
in the
different.
NHL.
In the roster that I based this off of originally, they had a San Jose player who is a centerman. He's a Swedish centerman. He's doing pretty well. He's like 11 points in like This season's over.
Zetterlund, maybe?
Maybe. I have no
Okay,
clue.
yeah, keep rolling.
It's
I
either
didn't-
Zetterlund or Eklund.
I didn't like him as much. So I went because I was looking at this and there's not a ton of experience in international stage.
I know who you're going with.
I went with Backlund.
I would go Backlund 10 out of 10 times here.
100%.
Yeah.
I have him for a specific role. Okay, so he's on your fourth line. He is your dressing room guy for the experience, but he's also I have him there specifically to be a penalty killer.
Agreed. Yeah,
He
no,
is
100%.
specifically a pen. I did PK line. My first PK line is Carlson and Backlund.
That's kind of terrifying. I'm gonna be honest.
kinda
That's
nice.
probably
William
going
Karlsson
in the
and
back of
Backlund.
your net as the
Yeah.
power play.
Like he's such a good defender that I couldn't not put
And
him in.
especially when you're going up against a McCarr, McDavid, or like a Hughes,
Quinn
Matthews,
Hughes, Austin
like,
Matthews, Kyle Connor.
and
on the ice at
Backlund,
the same
You
Backlund
need a good
also
penalty
Backlund
killer.
has
Or you're going up
Christ,
against
that's
Barkov
scary.
and the grade schoolers.
okay.
I start going
my-
on about
my-
how stacked our team is.
my-
Marcus is
my-
like, yeah, fuck you.
My 13th forward is Leo Carlson.
Oh, I like that. I actually really like
really
that.
like
Yeah.
He's 19. He's a young guy. He's a 13th forward. Get him a little experience with the intensity of international stage. Don't
I'm
have
sorry,
him play as
I
much.
forgot. Did you have Bedard on Canada?
No, I didn't.
That's interesting.
I wouldn't put him here yet. Not yet.
Canada has too much talent.
I think in 2026 he makes the cut though.
So those are my lines. I think out of the lines, I think I actually really well leads there. It's not like I have the superstar power, but it's if you were looking at an actual team, that's a good team lineup. It's good depth, good defensive players. Like Lindholm is the defensive for Bratt and Raymond. You have the full defensive line with Backlund, Carlson, and then Raquel can be a little bit of scoring. And then Eriksson, Ek, PD, and Kempe is gross. And then of course Big Z, Forsberg, and Styles is just they're all locked. Okay, on to my defensemen. My top pairing is pretty obvious, and they're already locked. It's Hedman and Erik Karlsson.
Yeah, no question. Done.
They've been locked
It's Victor Hedman.
Done.
for a while.
No question.
My second defensive pairing. So one's locked. I actually have here. It's Anton Forsling's been locked.
Gustav Forsling.
Gustav
yeah.
Forsling's pardon me.
Yep.
Gustav Forsling's been locked.
Yeah, he's been.
I have him actually paired with Anderson on the second line. I think Anderson's playing really well in the Chelsea so far.
Okay.
And on the second line, I could see him there. My third line, I have Ekholm and Dahlin.
Okay.
Darlene.
It's Dahlin.
Dahlin.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Dahlin,
Nova
Dahlin,
Scotia.
I've called them both.
Anyways, I have Ekholm and Dahlin, and then my seventh defenseman, as you said, having a great season, Hampus Lindholm.
That's a good one. Yeah. I mean,
So-
Sweden has probably the best defense. I'd say.
Defensively,
I
we're
think
also-
Swedish wins. Yeah.
Perfect.
100%.
A guy that you could have thrown
They're
in
a
there, Erik
sleeper.
Brandstrom.
They're a real no, not yet.
not yet.
He's
Fucking
not.
guy.
He's not even on the
great.
level of those
Fucking
7
guy.
guys,
He's
man.
fucking awesome.
He's nowhere. He's nowhere.
he's nowhere
near
near
That
the
was
level.
just throwing a Vancouver
I
player
know,
out
right?
to throw a Vancouver
How can we make this
player
about the
out.
Canucks?
What the
That
fuck
was nowhere
was
near.
that?
The only thing I had maybe switching was maybe you could maybe work Dahlin
That's like
into-
saying Connor Garland should make Team USA.
All right.
There's
Keep it
gonna be an
rolling.
argument
you
for
could
that.
you could maybe work Dahlin for that second pairing. I'd probably switch him either him or Anderson switch. The only issue I have with switching him with Anderson is the fact that Anderson plays. He's good two-way, but he's so offensive that putting him with Ekholm, I don't think their styles would mesh enough.
Agreed.
And that's why I think putting him with Forsling would be a good thing because they're both two ways. Ekholm's so defensively, and Dahlin can play both ways. And then Lindholm, again, if one player's game goes to shit, he can work in there anywhere. My goaltending, I do have a starter. I'm not running a tandem. I do have a starter. My starter is Markstrom,
Okay.
without
yeah.
doubt.
That's fair.
Okay.
And then I do have a little bit of controversy. My backup, I'm going with Gustafsson. My third
Over.
goaltender.
Okay.
My
I
third- my third
understand
goaltender
this
went
season.
Allmark.
Yeah, I understand this
With
season.
this season, Allmark has proved rocky. But this is what I'm saying, okay? I think you go into because they have a training camp phase teams.
Yes.
You know Markey's going to be your starter.
Yes.
100%.
I think you have Gustafsson and Allmark battle it out for that backup position.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's fair.
Whichever one doesn't get it gets that third string too.
Yeah, whichever one doesn't get it gets the third string.
Yeah.
And then like our power play and penalty kill lines are okay. But captains wise, my captain I have you're gonna think it's a little weird. I have Erik Karlsson.
That's
I'd go
fair.
Hedman. I'd go Hedman.
The only reason I'm going
yeah, I'm with you
Karlsson
on
is
this
because he's had a leadership position on an international team before.
Yeah.
Hedman
I
has not.
guarantee you Hedman's going to get it, though.
I think Hedman probably will get it, but I would prefer to see Karlsson get it.
On your. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That's
I
my
understand
that's my opinion.
I don't have an issue
I
with that.
think that you have Karlsson at the C, I would give.
Hedman an A.
I would give Hedman an A. Yeah.
Yep.
I would give.
I'd give Ekholm an A on that team.
I wouldn't.
No.
I
Just
think
gonna
I'd
give your
Backlund
entire
an A.
defensive.
I wouldn't-
core the
I'm not
A's.
gonna-
Yeah, I know, right? Just give it to the entire.
I feel like if
defensive core.
like with
I-
the reasons you said for Backlund,
Backlund's gonna get an A. Of
I think
course.
Zibanejad deserves one.
I'm between Zibanejad and Forsberg. I don't think Willie Styles gets one.
I think
Because-
Not yet.
I'd go
Really?
Zibanejad. I'd go
I probably
Zibanejad over
between
Ford.
Zibanejad Forsberg. I'd probably go with Zibanejad. So I'd go
Ottawa
Zibanejad,
Senators
Backlund,
legend.
Oh, yeah.
Hedman, and
God, Ottawa
Carlson, and
fucked
Eric
up.
Carlson are my 4 leaders.
Ottawa fucking choked that trade.
Dude,
They got
listen
Timmy, too.
to this first fucking penalty kill line. This is
Not
one I'm
on
most
that.
proud. This is one I'm most proud of.
Zibanejad.
Listen
I
to
know,
this.
but they got him now.
Listen to this first PK line. William Carlson and Backlund. And then our defensemen are Ekholm and Hedman. Do you know how gross for PK
that
that is?
PK
That
That's
PK.
scary.
If
That's
you don't have Ekholm and
terrifying.
Hedman as your 2 PK ones, dude.
All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up there, but I think we're gonna leave it with
Yeah.
one last question. Who do you guys have after hearing our rosters? Who's winning this tournament? Kylan, you gonna start out?
As much as I'd love to see Sweden, I don't think so. They have
They're a
the
sleeper. They're a
they,
good sleeper.
They have a potential to go far.
Yeah.
They have a lot of potential to go, especially if you have, let's say Allmark returns form and you have Gustafsson being that third role. If Allmark returns to form and Markstrom is at his form and you have Markstrom Allmark at form, honestly, that is second, maybe second only to USA.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think out of the 4 teams we have the most depth in general. And we're not finished. We still have one more team for you.
What?
I don't think
No.
we have the time.
No.
to
You
do
don't have that one?
today.
No.
No,
Okay,
not
cool.
today.
That's fine.
Yeah, not today.
Um,
We're already at like an hour and a half already,
Yeah,
so I don't think we
yeah.
can
Oh,
wrap
shit.
it up.
up.
Yeah.
Drink quench.
Drink quench. yeah.
quench.
So yeah, I'd probably say realistically it'd be you, Team USA.
What about you?
It's hard to argue against the U.S.'s goaltending,
Parker?
man.
It's the U.S.
I gotta go US here too.
As much as I'd love to see Sweden
I would
or
love
Canada
to say
win,
Canada,
Dude,
but it's
What about Finland?
what do you mean
about
Barkov and the
Finland?
school kids?
What about
School
Finland?
graders.
All right, guys.
What
So
about
All right,
them?
Kylan, you wanna wrap this joint
all
up?
right, guys.
player.
Thank you so much for watching.
Drink
quench.
Like and subscribe.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah. See you guys later. Have a great one.
Like and subscribe. Peace.